Welcome back. We're going to take a couple minutes here to just let Gunna carry us into episode 36.
Shout out Gunna.
Our main man.
New Gunna. Go listen. Produced by Taurus.
Alright, so here we are at episode 36. As you can tell, we moved into the new house in Bloomington, and we've got a bit of a setup here. A little bit of an upgrade, more room to do what we want to do, so we've got the condenser mic. Shout out to Joe Graham for supplying that for the podcast.
Right on, Joey.
Our first major donation.
Yeah. Joe Graham's the best.
Yeah, great guy.
Of course. Shout out. Yeah, but look at us. We're live, baby.
I know, today is Friday, August 20th, and currently, as we're recording this, we don't have any Wi-Fi. It's been getting worked on all day, so I don't know when this will go up, but hopefully it does today. So
We've just been running on a hot spot.
yeah, I know, it's been rough.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and get right into it. I'm trying to get the new Madden 22 right now as well, but
Nope.
can't download it.
Sucks.
So there's been a lot happening in the world of sports since we last recorded. Some
Football.
major things going down in the MLB as well. The playoff race getting really tight
Yeah.
up in there. The Cardinals started to play a little better, but I mean, they're just still inconsistent. The Yankees got them a wild card spot though, so
Shout out. That was hell of a turnaround. I mean,
Yeah.
we kind of brought in a fat lineup, but still, that's impressive.
Joey Gatto.
Joey
Gatto.
Practical Joker.
Yeah. God, what a guy.
Yeah, but
All right. Cubs are the only team playing right now. They're playing Kansas City. It's currently 1-0 in the bottom of the second. Chicago leading that one. And then St. Louis is playing Pittsburgh at home today. The starting lineups for that one, well, starting pitchers, I should say, if my phone decides to load. It'll be Mitch Keller versus Miles Michaelis. So I think that's a game the Cards can win and get back on track. They did win yesterday, but lost the series to Milwaukee. So we'll see what happens with that. But we got to talk about football a little bit here.
mm-hmm.
The Colts had a big preseason win on Sunday over the who did they play? Why is it just? Oh, they played Carolina. Nash Greer's brother, Will Greer, got some action, so that was cool to see.
Go Nash.
Yeah,
I
and
didn't know that till like a month ago.
Indianapolis, they had a great comeback in that game. They were down late in the fourth quarter by multiple possessions, rallied, and ended up kicking the game-winning field goal. Eddie Pinheiro kicked it in. They gave Hot Rod the second half off, I guess. So.
Oh, who's that Panthers quarterback from like the AFL?
Oh, PJ Walker.
Yeah, he was fun to watch. Yeah, he was fun to watch.
Yeah, he was the guy who would always be the preseason quarterback behind the starter and then just get cut. Or
Yeah.
like sent down to the practice squad. Like he went from the practice squad to being cut to the active roster like an insane amount of times. He probably leads the league in transactions.
That sucks.
He played in the Alliance of American Football and the XFL last year, so but he showed what he can do. He's a pretty good player.
I hope he can like get on a team where someone just gets brutally injured, their quarterback, and then he has to take over. That'd be fun. Like he could do it.
He's
like
got talent.
He's probably about Brissett level.
Yeah, he can move around a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
His throwing isn't up to par for an NFL quarterback, which is why he hasn't gotten many opportunities on the field yet. But
you can work on that, though.
Yeah, just got to keep practicing.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Clark said something interesting the other day. He said, and this tweet caused a lot of controversy. He said, Tom Brady is going to go down as the best quarterback of all time. But at the same time, if you were to build, your super quarterback, they wouldn't choose, any of Tom's traits. Because he said the only thing that he would think about choosing Brady for was his head, but then he was like, but if I was going brain and smarts, I would choose Peyton instead of Tom.
Damn.
And he's kind of got a point though, because
I see what he's saying.
He's just above average at everything.
Yeah.
And there's nothing that he's he can't run. That's the only thing he can do. But he's not he can't throw the ball super far. He doesn't have a super strong arm, but he's accurate. Aaron Rodgers is the most accurate, I would say. But it's just crazy that there's nothing that really sticks out about Tom Brady.
Yeah, I agree.
He is the best quarterback ever.
He's just one of those multi-million-dollar spend money on your body and maintain it and
TB12 treatment, baby.
Yeah, and I mean, I think he's just figured out how the hell to run an offense, and like,
Yeah.
he's got a good defense carrying it. Like, that Buccaneers team is stacked, and he's always got a stacked team, but he just knows how to win, I think. But yeah, like with Peyton, it's like Peyton's obviously more fun to watch than Brady. He always has been. Like, I feel like nobody has really enjoyed watching Tom Brady until he went to the Buccaneers.
Yeah,
Besides
last
Pats
season,
fans.
I mean, I was just glad to see him out of New England. It's hard for me to like the guy still because of,
I
the
love Tom
rivalry.
Brady now. I
The
don't know
rivalry
why.
goes way back.
Yeah, I don't have a grudge
But-
anymore.
I mean, I was glad to see the Bucks win another Super Bowl.
Yeah, he just impresses me a lot, I
Yeah.
guess.
I'm one of those guys who always likes, like, if my team's not going to win, I like seeing a new team win. Like a team that hasn't won in a long
Same.
time or ever, even.
Yeah, I'm so not a hater in sports anymore. I just, whatever goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Tom Brady, he's earned the respect. How many? 7 rings now?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
His
Beast.
favorite, you know what his favorite ring is?
What?
The next one.
Oh.
That's what he says.
That.
It's motivational.
Every time?
That's motivational shit right there.
Yeah, that is. That's goat shit.
But another thing I wanted to talk about, we're probably going to be spending quite a bit of time on this subject, but did you see the Malice at the Palace documentary?
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, dude, it was insane.
You can explain some
Insane.
You can spoil some stuff for me. I'd like
Yeah.
to go into it.
So basically, if you guys haven't watched this yet, I'd say spoiler alert too. If you plan on watching it, I would definitely recommend and click off right now or skip over until we're done talking about it. I'll give a thumbs up whenever we finish this topic. But like, basically, they said there were over 100 cameras in the palace, and like the footage in the documentary has never been seen by the public before.
They got everything.
So they really told like the whole story.
And did they like show a lot of stuff?
Yeah. Like, those Pistons fans were brutal, dude. I just don't understand how David Stern just tried to blame everything on the Pacers
Yeah,
players.
I heard that like Jermaine O'Neal didn't deserve what he got, or
No.
something.
Because he wanted to win more than anything. So did Reggie. But, like, Ron wasn't really taking it seriously at the time. He was just doing his own thing. He was more focused on rapping than he was playing basketball. And it's like,
Yeah.
And he's talked about it. He talked about it quite a bit in the documentary that, he feels bad for those guys because then he goes to the Lakers and wins a title with Kobe, but Reggie didn't get a ring, Jermaine didn't get one.
Yeah, he's apologized a
I
lot,
know.
too, so...
And the thing that probably stung the most about that was after he got suspended the entire year, it was Reggie's last season. Pacers lost in the conference semis to the Pistons. And right before the next season's supposed to start, Ron's like, I can't wear a Pacers uniform again after like what happened in Detroit. I just gotta get a fresh start. So
I don't blame him, though. That's, like, the craziest thing
Yeah,
to
but
happen on a basketball court.
Jermaine's perspective was like, Ron was supposed to be the guy with Jermaine because he was the best perimeter defender in the league at the time.
Yeah.
Jermaine was one of the best paint defenders in the time.
No,
So
yeah, nobody could score on
they
him.
were talking. Ron was like, if they get past me, they're not getting past Jermaine. Like, they can't get past both of us. And the Pacers' defense was insane back then. If you look at all those playoff games, like, they were so low scoring. Both teams had under 100 points, even under 90 points sometimes. It was incredible to watch. And really, the moral of the documentary is that no matter what happens, you just can't go into the crowd and start fighting fans. But I will say that person who threw the beer is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
They talked about him a little bit in the documentary. He's gone to jail a few times just for like he's an instigator. That's just what he does. He just starts beef
So
with
he's
people for no
got a
reason.
history.
Yeah, and the cops
That's so...
the cops were interviewing him, and they showed him the video. It was a little fuzzy, but you could tell it was the guy when he was throwing the beer at our test that ended up hitting him on the scores table. And
Why would you do that?
the cops were like, "Is this you?" He's like, "Yeah, that's me." And then they asked him if he still had he had like a Rasheed Wallace warm-up jacket with his name on the back on it. And they were like, "Do you still have this shirt?" He goes, "Yeah." And then they're like, "Can you bring it in so we can verify it?" Because, like, it's a crime scene at that
Yeah.
point. They have to, like, make sure they get the right guy.
Yeah.
And then he goes, why do I have to bring it in? Like, am I in trouble or something? That's what he said. And I was like, dude, you gotta be kidding me. And he just seemed so naive, and he didn't even really care that
Sociopath.
he incited a riot.
Yeah.
Like that building turned into a riot fast. Because everybody was talking about in the movie how there were like no cops anywhere, and there was minimal security guards.
Yeah, I mean,
like they had to call the cops to come to the game.
Whoa.
Yeah, like people were calling 911 from the crowd. Like the players are fighting, there's fans fighting everywhere. Like you guys got to get here. Where you at?
That's like 2004. It's not like.
And the game was on ESPN to make matters much worse.
That's crazy.
So it was broadcast to the whole country, but and they ended up calling the game. There was like 40 seconds left. And something I didn't know until I watched it. So Ron was having a great game, and then I don't know if there was like some beef before the game with some of the Pistons players or what, but time's winding down. The Pacers are up 15. Jamal Tinsley goes up to Ron while the Pistons are shooting free throws, and he's like, you can get your foul now. And Steven Jackson heard him say that, and Ron was like, what? What do you mean? Like, you can get your foul now. So Jamal Tinsley basically gave Ron the green light to intentionally foul a Pistons player, and that player happened to be Ben Wallace.
Yeah, not a guy to mess with.
Yeah, and like he had a wide open layup. Steven Jackson was guarding him, and Steven was like, I wasn't going to try to block it. I wasn't going to foul him. I was just going to let him go and score because there was like 30 seconds left. And then Ron comes up from behind and like pushes him in the back.
It was dirty.
And then Ben gets up and shoves him in the chest. Ron goes flying back. Players get together. And then really the Pistons players said that they got more pissed at Ron when he laid down on the scorer's table. They were like, what are you doing? But at the same time, he was going to therapy quite a bit. At the time, he had a counselor, or not a counselor, like a therapist who traveled with the team, a psychiatrist, that's what it was. And one of the exercises that they worked on with him was like, if something happens, before you react to it or do something else, just take a second, take some deep breaths, and like think about
lay down.
Think about what you're about to do.
Yeah, clear your head.
So he was just laying on the scorer's table in front of Slick, and
basically meditating, and then gets a beer thrown at him.
And the Pistons players were getting mad about that, which I don't really understand. But then the beer gets thrown on him, and all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
He goes running into the crowd, runs straight past the guy who actually threw the beer, and just starts walloping this random guy. And the dude that threw the beer is like trying to pull Ron off. And Steven Jackson goes up there. And then another fan comes up with a full beer cup and just splashes it in Ron's face. Like from point blank, like this close. And then Steven Jackson comes in and just punches the dude right in the face. And then it just turned into an all-out brawl. And there was actually a fan who they interviewed in the documentary as well who he came down onto the court and went up to Ron, like, trying to fight him. And then, I don't know if you've seen the video of the Jermaine O'Neal punch when he slipped.
Yeah,
He would have killed the guy if he didn't slip.
Yeah.
But, man, it was wild. I just cannot believe that happened still.
I just can't believe, like, how it got that aggressive. Like, you know, I can't believe these dudes actually went and attacked fans.
If the fan doesn't throw the beer, none of that happens.
I know.
And the Pacers players don't get suspended for the whole year. Ron was out the whole year. Steven got 30 games, and Jermaine got 25. And it was like, after that, the Pacers just didn't have a chance anymore.
For me, like, how I feel...
And they were the best team in the NBA at the time. Like, people were saying that.
That's what makes it, like, suck ass for us. Like, it just ruined the Pacers and ruined, like, what could have been for us. Like, and then... But the moral of it is, for me, is, like, there's always someone that's gonna ruin something. And in that case, somebody finally stepped in and, like, chucked a beer at a, you know...
it was ridiculous.
And it's like, Ron Artest was already a pretty controversial... He was basically a Rodman, you know?
Yeah,
like,
you never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, it's like, you know, I feel like eventually there was gonna be something like that bound to happen, and it happened, and now they do what they can to control it so it won't happen again. like
Yeah, and it's like the Pacers have always been so close to getting over the hump, and
I
they just
know.
do something to mess it up every
Yeah,
time.
we fold. We know how to fold.
Like I kind of expect it now. I've been expecting
I
it.
know. Like I did. Like even when we were having that series against LeBron when he was on the Cavs and we had like prime Victor.
Yeah.
I didn't like we were playing so well, but I was like, I know we're gonna lose. We can't win. We can't beat him. Like we're not allowed to beat LeBron.
Yeah, and it's like the Pacers outplayed the Cavs that entire series.
Yep.
And somehow we still lost in 7. In Game 7, Game 7, you could tell it was just. I'm not gonna say it was rigged, but like they were in Cleveland. The refs were calling everything.
Yeah, and like,
yeah.
dude, even like in the bubble, like when we were playing the Heat, like we got swept, but it's like T.J. Warren would shoot 2 free throws a game, and then Jimmy Butler would be shooting like
25.
Yeah, it's nothing goes our way really. The odds are always against us.
Yeah, I just hate how many fouls there are in the NBA now.
Yeah, NBA is kind of going to shit for me. I don't like watching it as much anymore.
Yeah, so hopefully the Hoosiers can give us some entertainment on the court this year.
Yeah, we got the season tickets, so we can do some Hoosiers vlogs.
Oh God,
and then we'll do some football tailgating vlogs.
Oh,
That'll
yeah.
be fun. Yeah, we'll get you guys some good content now that we're gonna start this YouTube channel and everything.
Show you guys what it looks like in the eye of the storm.
And we'll probably have Matt here next time. He just had to do a little lake trip. Good for him though.
Yeah. Celebrating Joey G's birthday coming up soon.
Yes,
Shout
sir.
out again.
We should, shout out Joey G.
Happy birthday.
Yep. Yeah, but Bloomington's nice. I'm not actually living with the boys. I just am here a lot, but
Guest of honor.
guest of honor, yeah. I'll take anyone's bedroom. So, yeah, but we're having a good time for sure. We're glad to be back in the bloom.
Yeah, it's been really nice so far, and it's nice to know that we're just settled in somewhere and we're gonna be here for a while. So.
Yeah, cause like over the summer it was just like Matt's gone, everyone's so scattered. But now it's like we got everyone together. It's like we've also made a few friends too. So yeah, we're having a good time.
Working too.
So
that
we
made it a lot harder.
Oh my gosh,
Alec had a little hiatus of like 7 episodes in a row.
Dude, all I did all I did was work, and like when I wasn't working, I was just like, I would just never be home. I would just always be doing stuff. And Gary's like, hey, open smoke pod, and I'm just in Indianapolis at like 5 p.m. I'm like, yeah, sorry, I'm at the zoo.
Yeah.
Like something stupid, but yeah, my bad about that. But now we've got a good schedule.
I'm looking forward to the future. It's bright.
We might have to change up the schedule a little bit depending on our classes.
Yeah.
I know I've got a lot of classes on Fridays, so.
I mean, as long as we like make it 2 uploads a week.
That's all we need.
Just try to keep that. But
of course.
What else is going on in sports? There's UFC tomorrow.
Oh yeah, who's fighting?
It's a fight night, so it's not anything crazy. But
okay, I want to check it out.
Manny Pacquiao tomorrow night as well, going for a title.
Yeah, I was excited for that, but then the one person he was fighting got injured, and they got a new dude like a week ago, so it's gonna be a little yeah. Oh, so they got Jared Cannonier versus Kevin Gastelum. That's actually gonna be a pretty good fight. Yeah, that's gonna be the main event. I wonder what their ranks are. I don't know. That's gonna be a good fight though. Big boys. Gastelum. I think Cannonier's gonna win though for sure.
Also tonight, the Chiefs will be playing the Cardinals in preseason. I think that'll be a good game to watch for a little bit.
That'll be fun.
And then the Bengals are playing Washington at 8 tonight also. So those are the 2 games going on today. The Colts will be taking on the Vikings tomorrow night at 8 o'clock in Minnesota. I'll be looking forward to seeing how the 2 quarterbacks for Indianapolis play, Sam Ellinger and Jacob Eason. It's going to be interesting. I mean, there's rumors out there that Wentz and Nelson are both going to be back by week 1.
Yeah, I don't think they want to rush them, though.
No, at the same time, they said 5 to 12 weeks. That's quite a window, so I don't really know what to expect.
I saw Quentin Nelson, like, a month ago at Bryson's Lake House. It's funny.
Was he like on a boat or something?
He was in the water, and his head was coming out. And Bryson's like, that looks like Quentin Nelson. And Bryson's like, I bet if he gets out, he's just gonna be like really fat. And then he got out, and he's just this big, muscular beefcake. And we were like, yeah, that's Quentin Nelson. But we were a little far away, so we just drove away.
Yeah.
It was funny.
You think it was confirmed, though?
Certainly was him. I've never seen a man built like that in a while. He was NFL breed.
I'm pretty sure Steve Ubered him before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Steve Ubered... Steve Ubered my old stepmom once. Yeah, imagine being an Uber driver, though.
Yeah, I've heard it's a good gig.
It's good money, but you just gotta like driving.
I think.
Yeah. I'm not that big of a... I don't like talking that much. I'd rather do, like, DoorDash, I think, but...
I will say, like, driving for work is not bad at all.
Mm-hmm.
The time goes by fast.
Yeah, and
the only
then...
thing that sucks is gas, obviously, but...
Yeah, I did a lot of deliveries on, like, busy nights this summer. It was alright.
Yeah, but I would work long shifts at Panera, but they would go by like that.
How much do you make when you DoorDash?
Not shit, because I basically end up spending all the money that I make on gas.
Oh,
so
that sucks.
It's not even worth it, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. We'll need
not right now, at least.
Yeah, we'll need to find some good old jobs here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a pretty busy fall. I'll be announcing field hockey here at IU.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll be a beat reporter for cross country as well. So
good. You
getting
got
into the media business.
Nice. I'm just gonna be grinding the books and find a job.
Yeah, we still gotta figure out how to get to class. Haven't quite figured out how that's
yeah, this
gonna
gonna suck for you.
Gotta learn how to take the bus and all that good stuff. But we had our video cut out on us there for a little bit, so we're gonna have to combine the rest of this 8 minutes into iMovie. But you know, no big, just a little.
We'll throw it together.
A little road speed bump along the way.
Be alright.
Yeah, and like we were saying, you know, we're gonna try to get adjusted to the being back in campus life as quick as possible, but we're gonna make sure to try to crank out that content every week. So make sure you stay ready. I guess it's a good time to plug the social medias as well.
Yeah, for sure. Also, I was gonna say something. I don't remember what I was gonna say.
All right, think about it while I do this little promo here.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
So we're on Instagram at Up and Smoke Pod. We're probably going to start posting some polls as well once we gain more followers to see, you know, what you guys want us to talk about, or if anybody wants to come on and give their 2 cents on something as well.
Mm-hmm. We should start doing like guest calls and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
We could. We've got honest. We'll take anything, you know.
Twitter is at Up and Smoke Pod 123, so give us a follow there as well, and then all of our social medias are in those bios as well, so it'll be easy to find us. But
and if any fans are listening, start hitting up the Twitter, asking us some questions, and we'll answer the takes on the next episode or whatever, or we can just respond to them on Twitter.
You can respond to them on the show. That's a good idea.
We're pretty interactive, so just hit us up if you're watching.
All right, well, let's see what else is going on. I think we've about covered everything, but I guess we could talk about IU football a little bit here in these last few minutes. They're starting out ranked number 17 in the country. Their first game is at Iowa. Iowa's number 18, so that's going to be a marquee matchup in the first week. First home game is the following week against Idaho. That's going to be a barn burner for IU. That's not even going to be close.
We won't even have to go in for that.
Yeah.
We'll be in there for a second.
Uh-huh.
It'll be fun, though. If we can come out on top against Iowa, then we're looking at a really dope season. Especially if they do the 8-team. Are they doing that this year?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that.
It's getting kind of late.
I don't think anything's changed yet.
Yeah, I wish. That would be so much better.
I'm actually going to confirm that right now.
Because I just am so not interested in the 4-team playoff. That's so dumb.
Playoff. Especially it's like the same teams every year as well.
Yeah, never changes. It's like you'll get like a stud freshman and quarterback, and then he'll be in the playoff for like the next 3 years.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
Kind of annoying.
Yeah, as of now, it's still 4 teams like it has been. But
damn. But And it's like, why is it? It's like Notre Dame's still getting in for no reason. Like, cause they need to get rid of that NBC deal and join a conference. Cause are they going independent again after? Cause they like joined the ACC temporarily last year.
Yeah, just because of COVID and stuff like that. But
God,
they might still be in the ACC.
Hopefully.
I think they switched over.
If they're not, I have no respect for them these days.
Yeah, I don't know if this is true or not, but is the national championship in Indianapolis this year?
Really? We should go.
2022 college football playoff.
If it is, then why have we not heard?
Lucas Oil Stadium national championship.
Why have we not heard about that?
I don't know. I just saw it on when I was searching. I was like, huh.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Cool. I bet the Indy will be popping when that's going on.
Imagine if IU finds a way to make it to the title game.
Yeah,
in Indianapolis.
At the convention center, I'm sure they'll have like a dope event for it. We should go.
Yeah, I went to the Super Bowl one when I was here.
Mm-hmm.
That was
awesome. So fun. I was trying to find Tim Tebow.
I Tebowed in front of his locker. They had like the replica Tim Tebow locker.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. I was like, yes. I was a Tebow boy back in the day.
He got cut a couple days ago, unfortunately.
Oh, he did?
He did.
Don't care anymore.
Yeah, he said, at least I can tell myself I tried.
Yeah,
That's
good for him.
Says.
He's sitting on a bag, let's be honest. It's not like he's a broke man or anything.
That's also a good life message as well, though. Like, you just can't live thinking about what ifs. You just go for it.
He's still trying and shit. Good for him.
You'll have clarity either way, because at least you know, for it.
And it's like, why not? I'm sure he's getting bored.
Yeah.
It's like, might as well check it out. I think he should have tried to, like, go for, like, linebacker.
Dude, he's a unit. Like,
he's big.
I know, and he can move around.
I just feel like he could actually do something on a crappy team, maybe, or just, like, chill on a practice squad.
I don't know. I mean, my concern is...
Excuse you.
This generic water. I can't say what brand it is because they don't pay us, but...
Yeah. We love it, though.
Yeah, you're gonna have to blur that out.
Wait, actually?
No. Okay. If we get a body armor sponsorship eventually, I would be ecstatic.
Yeah. We have to crop out my Frida Kahlo t-shirt. The Times Magazine's gonna sue me.
Yeah, copyright.
Yeah. Sad.
Alright, well, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. Make sure you follow us on social media so we can engage with everybody and see what's going on and maybe some other fan bases that we don't talk about a whole lot.
Yeah, for sure.
See what we think about their situations with their teams as well. So
We'd love to.
Let us know what you want to hear. We'll catch you next week.
We're on to the new boys.